Hey, good Fox here. It is the MUT Monitor, the Madden Ultimate Team news of the week. We're going to go through stories from this past week and talk a little bit about what's happened. The sponsor today is They Say Nothing Good Happens at 2 a.m. That includes this video. So first story up, they released the new Journey this past week. A lot of people, a lot of soul grinders have been complaining, and we have been responded to by EA. The rewards here are quite extensive. 159,000 coins. You get an Earl Thomas at the end. That Earl Thomas looks like a very good player with high zone coverage, play rec. You know, at safety, that zone coverage allows you to react to the ball better when it's thrown. So you really want a high zone coverage there for your safeties. But anyways, you get packs, legend packs, flashback packs, game changer packs, MUT gear packs. Of course, all these different things that generally everybody has looked favorably upon. So let me know your thoughts on the new Journey, and do you think we'll be getting like a monthly one from here on out, or how frequently do you think we'll get one? Moving on, Nasty has started a movement, #NoMorePacks on Twitter, after ripping $350 worth of packs on live stream and not pulling many elites at all. He is calling on the community to protest packs for the week in hopes of creating a change in EA itself to up the pack odds for people who spend money. His hashtag is Little Jimmy, for the guy who spends a little bit of money from their parents on chores that they don't pull anything in packs. And really, I mean, generally it is for big pack spenders like myself, where we don't pull much, you know, to better balance out the rewards. You know, all these solo grinders are getting something, and the pack pullers are still really, you know, kind of getting shafted by EA still. So this hopefully will bring some awareness to the issue, and we'll see how the protest ends up. Do you think people will stop buying packs for a while? How long do you think you can hold out? Are you going to hold out? But let me know in the comments on that. The BCA offensive set came out. Now, with a very studly Rodgers leading the way, both IRL, of course, and on his card stats. He has probably the best chemistry in the game with Conductor, where you can make more than one adjustment at the line. Really, I had a breakdown of all these BCA players on the channel, so I will link that in the description, where you can go watch me go into more detail on each of these guys. But I have used Aaron Rodgers quite a lot, and he lives up to the billing. He is the best quarterback in the game right now. All right, moving on. We had new milestone sets, new legends, Willie Brown and Ozzie Newsome. Both of those players have reviews on my channel, where I cut a bunch of their footage together. So check them out if you want to see them in action. But generally, Willie Brown, I was hyped about, you know, a new corner with decent block shed. He did not produce the same way Ozzie Newsome. So the unexciting tight end ended up being the better player than the cornerback for me. All right, Football Outsiders released this past Friday. Zach Martin, Eric Kendricks, Jordan Howard, Lorenzo Alexander, and Austin Pastor. The top three are good. Eric Kendricks, good user. Zach Martin, great right guard. And Jordan Howard, a decent budget back, high trucking, over 90 trucking stats. So look for that if you need someone for a cheap price. They also announced the Football Outsiders for this Friday are going to be left guard Richie Incognito. Thank you, Football Outsiders, for providing us some offensive linemen, because this game severely lacks offensive linemen in general, and the Football Outsider program is really the one that provides it to us. We got wide receiver Cole Beasley, defensive tackle Jonathan Hankins, right guard Jermon Bushrod, and cornerback Jason McCourty. So unexciting, if not solid, group of Football Outsiders coming up for Friday. All right, moving on to the next set. We have the flashback DeMarcus Ware and Brandon Marshall. We haven't seen flashback packs in a few weeks, so they are going for far more coins than they really should be. So look out for the next flashback. I'm guessing maybe this week, even maybe tomorrow, potentially next week if not. All right, team of the week for week 6. We had 48-hour, 92 overall Odell Beckham Jr. This guy has a review on my channel. Check it out. I'll have the link in the description too. He has the Playmaker chem on this card, which allows you to quick hot route like you do in Madden 16, or did in Madden 16. I wasn't able to fully take advantage of that, but otherwise his stats are very solid. He's going for a high amount of coins, 900k to a million coins to get him. So do you think the 48-hour OBJ, do you think his price is actually worth it, or do you think it's because of his name that the reason his price is so high? I would generally lean towards the latter. All right, we also got 90 Lamar Miller. We had some controversy here because we just got Lamar for BCA. The team of the week in general has provided a lot of controversy for this game. I mean, repeating players or repeating players' stats just a few days or a week after they came out in another promo. So let me know what you think about that. Brandon Cooks. All right, this 87 Brandon Cooks, people have been saying he's game-breaking at times. Amazing speed, especially with the streak glitch that's currently in the game, where you motion somebody and you snap it right before they get set. But this is definitely somebody you want on your roster. Definitely look at picking him up maybe Saturday if you want the lowest price, just to do those streak routes if you need it at the end of half, end of game, or just in general to catch your opponent off guard. Otherwise, the rest of the set's pretty solid overall. Jatavis Brown's probably the best budget guy, a good user for not a lot of coins. All right, moving on to the top Reddit posts of the week. Always great Reddit posts from C Mad Dog with his economics of MUT. If you guys aren't watching this, if you guys don't have any reason to go to the subreddit, this should be it. This is the killer content that the sub provides. Basically going through this week, the new MUT milestones and BCA sets and how to make coins off them. Basically, he's saying do your milestone solos because you can turn a lot of profit off some of these guys. All right, now the next post is the Thursday Color Rush uniforms. It was brought up on Reddit that the Thursday Color Rush we were promised in their blog. Hype Magnet said, "Hey, what happened to this? Do we remember this happened? We're just kind of letting EA off the hook for these Color Rush uniforms." A great article that we got to keep EA honest on a lot of these things. And the MUTMen podcast thread on Reddit is something I kind of wanted you to check out too. There was a lot of counter arguments to why we shouldn't improve pack odds. I kind of feel betrayed a little bit by the solo grinders of this community and the hashtag no money spent guys. What we fought so hard for the no money spent guys and getting better solos, getting better rewards for that stuff. But when you ask for better pack odds, they kind of turn on you and say no, F you. So it's kind of an interesting debate, not just that thread specifically, but there's been other threads made after it on Reddit. That I kind of want to hear what you guys think. I mean, do you think money spenders should just shut up and bite the bullet, or do you think generally the pack odds should be improved? Let me know what you think. But to be fair, we did predict this community backlash and how the community turns against each other on the podcast, so I shouldn't be too surprised about it happening. Moving on to MUThead post of the week. This one's from Crayon, sponsored by hashtag the Crayons Melt, or just at the Crayons Melt on YouTube and Twitter. The first one, Mighty Mouse's son accidentally bought him $100 in Madden points. He is a hashtag no money spent guy, so he refused to rip packs. And Sony actually gave him a refund for a one-time thing. So if you guys are one of those guys and somehow some points are bought for you, you can ask for a refund, and it does happen. They will give you your money back. Check out that and the comments associated with it. Next is the MUThead forum post about the Little Jimmy controversy that we've talked about a lot this week. There has been a lot of community blowback. I don't know. There seems to be a lot of internet hate for Toke. We talked about it on the podcast too, why he is getting this kind of internet hate. Take a look at that in the replies and let me know what you think on the whole controversy. But that is it for the MUT Monitor of the week. Check back next week. I will see you tomorrow.